Well, that was an interesting way to start the final week of the season. In case you were living under a rock yesterday, SuperCard kind of broke. Like, really broke. In short, if you hadn't completed Halloween Havoc, the game was spewing out Halloween cards left, right, and center, and some people were even getting Rhea Ripley's in their inbox. Now, it has been fixed, so boo for anyone who's probably got some free cards from it, unless you pro'd them and then you can keep them, but I don't know how that works. And anyone else who has spent on the mode and wasn't getting anything are probably very happy because, I mean, I know for myself, whilst it's cool to see people get freebies, if I spend credits on an event, I don't exactly want other people getting the same thing I spent money and time on. Unpopular opinion? Maybe. But it is nice to see sometimes people getting freebies, which is exactly what you can do with the Great Khali, the Punjabi prince. And as I have coined a couple of times, the final boss before the final boss. Before Dwayne put his name on the moniker and the persona, the Great Khali was the final boss. At least when he was early in his career. And there are 2 free cards you can get. Realistically speaking, it's not going to help you too much, especially if you're playing in Season 12. But for people in the earlier rarities who are maybe free to play, this might be useful to you. So still get involved and hey, why not? And it's a banging card. It's inspired by his Titantron, although I would have liked his image with the fire in his eyes that was really badly photoshopped. But I think we have something more to discuss with this card, and that is how he solves world hunger. How is that watermelon regrowing? Every time he squashes it and you see the melon pieces fly out everywhere, it's regrowing. I don't know what he's done, but can we get him the Nobel Peace Prize, please? If you weren't around when the Great Khali was about on SmackDown, this guy was running through The Undertaker. He basically squashed Rey Mysterio's skull, and his Punjabi plunge was actually feared by wrestlers. And I'm not even joking. I'm not talking feared as in feared. I'm talking genuinely people hated taking that move. This guy was a force to be reckoned with and an absolute aura farmer in the ring. And of course, SuperCard have included a watermelon equipment, which is fantastic. If you can avoid it, don't spend on this. And if I could also say, do not give this Abyss card and the Demolition card any of your time. Get it for free. You get 1 guaranteed in this Walking Disaster quest for each of the cards. It's nice to have this, but you've got the worst mode in the game. It's an interesting choice to have Builder Pack when it literally is probably the worst thing this game still has. All right. And we still have Bounty Breaker. At least Bounty Breaker guarantees you a card. Builder Pack is just not worth it. But if you've got the Great Khali, let me know in the comment section down below what number you've got. The good news is, unlike ranked cards, limited edition cards don't have a scaling stat system, so whatever number you get is a good number. If you haven't managed to get the Punjabi prints, then let me know in the comments what you got in your bonus pack. Did you get Abyss or Demolition? Let us find out if we can get them, and I will be hearting random comments from random people just to show you that I love you. Yeah, you, and definitely you. Yeah. And if you are hyped for what's coming up next week, because it's gonna be crazy, we've not had anything season 12 wise, which means no doubt we will be seeing more information about the events, especially with a flash event going this week. I think it's only fair to hit a thumbs up, not only to say you're hyped for season 12, but also to make sure you complete the oxygen check, because guys, I genuinely need to know that you are breathing, right? Breathing's important. See, I need to know. It's important. And if not already done, if I get a watermelon in this pack, you've got to subscribe right now. Oh, I hope I get a water. What, is that one? No, it's Andrew Dawkins. It's Ogre. I'm so excited. I mean, we still technically could get a watermelon, but I doubt it at this point. Unless I get super lucky here. Because we do get the Great Khali from the draft board, the rarity board. The same with the watermelon. Each person in the game will have 1 each. So that's not 2, 1 of each. When do they drop? It's random. My advice to you, and this is something that works really well for most, is if you're having problems, schedule everything. Hold back as many cards as you can and dust them dead on store reset, which is 8 p.m. UK or 12 p.m. Pacific time. Work your own times out around that. So if you're struggling, hit it then. It seems for some reason that is when the game refreshes the amount that it gives out during a day or something. That's what I have found to work in the past, and a lot of other people found it too. Unfortunately, the game was down for maintenance last night when I wanted to try and get it, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe we get lucky and get in during this video. I would like to hope so, but there are another 2 sets of cards. I've mentioned Abyss and Demolition. I would have expected those to be off the draft board instead of maybe Alexa and Charlotte, but you know, whatever. It's the last week of the season. Who cares? Just get the freebies from the quest, and then if they drop them in like a locker code or something, maybe that would be cool. I'm gonna get my free walking disaster quest done. We got 2 Eons, Abyss, who is new for me, and Demolition, who will be a pro, which I'm gonna go and pro up now. Abyss, on the other hand, this is his first actual regular card in the game. He did have that special card, but the image can't be transferred over as far as I'm aware. Yep, that's true. Whereas Demolition are like Alexa and Charlotte, you can change your images as you wish. Let's just check they're both leveled up. They are. And we've got the extra one there for the Fortify, and kaboom, there it is. I want to see what the... Oh, I dig the animation. Okay, so we're going to check out the full animation. I like the background. It's like an apocalyptic. Words are hard. All right, it's apocalyptic background. We're going to flip the card over, and it's the same background. I would have expected it to be 2 different backgrounds, but maybe I'm wrong for doing that. Maybe that is the future of the flip cards, and if that's the case, that's cool, because I welcome having tag teams in this game. Just waiting for factions now, and John Moxley to come back. That's not happening. Okay. So we'd love to have the Shield. Maybe we can have the B-Tech Shield and get like the rights to Chris Hero or Cassius Ono or maybe Kurt Angle or something. But there is one last thing to do, and that is to change the image. First of all, we've got Axe, and on the other side we've got Smash, and you know who Smash is? It's Repo Man. Everyone loves a bit of Repo Man. Don't deny it. You love it. So let's dust that 29,000, which should get me 4 or 5, maybe. That's 4 rarity picks. Is the Great Khali going to drop from here? Let's go number 7. We'll just do a 7 heaven, maybe here. Is it? No. Okay, Seth Freakin' Rollins. Miss Elizabeth. Lastly, nope, Kane. He can get out of here. But there is something else I need to address, and that this may be my final video. Yes, I've made a pretty big decision, and this is something that I've had to make myself because of things that have been happening in game and out of game. I know some people are going to be disappointed. So yes, this might be my final SuperCard season 11 video. I know I teased you, but seriously, we've got a week left. They've said that there's a lot of announcements coming up, so it's very likely that everything from now on will be season 12 related. Maybe they'll drop some compensation or something, in which case I'll drop a short for you guys, but this might be the end. So I just want to say thanks to everyone. If it is the end, this is an opportunity to say thanks for all the support in season 11. We're going to make season 12 an absolute hoot. I'm so looking forward to it. But I want to make this video go out of a bang. I want the watermelon. We got the watermelon. Does this mean that you guys all have to subscribe now if you didn't? At least all of you have to like the video because I got the watermelon. That's going to go in my binder afterwards because that's just legendary. I would like to end this season's videos for season 11 with getting the Great Khali. That would be pretty cool. Oh, we have a reset. It's not going to be the Great Khali. It is Seth Freakin' Rollins. Okay. I might have to wait until that 8 o'clock cutoff. Just a reminder to all that with a new season, they do tend to shut modes down early, so it's definitely worth your time to grind out the events. Maybe check out the other video I did the other day, which talks about the things you can save in season 12. I would recommend going hard on things like King of the Ring. Getting a survivor win is very critical. Probably want to get that done by the weekend, just in case they shut that mode down. No doubt they will announce anything, but just a reminder, have fun with the last week of the Rarity. If you don't get something done, it's not the end of the world. Will you not be as prepared prepared as, let's say, a hardcore player, maybe not, but just enjoy it. Take it in your stride. But if you are looking to hardcore it, just make sure you got everything done. I mean, we've got Giants Unleashed tonight. It's gonna be ridiculously easy. It always is. War Games are a little bit more difficult, but again, if you don't get the top Tatum Paxley, who is a great image, great card, and I'm so happy that she's the NXT Women's Champion, that maybe, just maybe, this one's not worth you pushing for, let's say, a heroic. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we're getting this Great Khali. It might be one of those where I just have to let it go and eventually it will happen regardless of how long I try. I've done like 200, 300 rarity picks for cards like this in the past. Oh, here it is! We got it! Oh, number 4042, the Punjabi Prince, the Watermelon Squasher Extreme. Let's go. I thought it wasn't going to happen, and I was proven wrong. Just a teeny tiny bit relief there that I managed to get this done. I've not had to wait crazy amounts of time. Maybe the game heard me. Maybe the game was like, nah, JB, we're going to do you a favor this time. We've got both cards. I don't have to worry. I will get probably another watermelon because we still have the free one, but I now don't have to worry about it. I can just be chill, take my time. And I hope the same goes for you guys. If you've managed to get Great Khali, let me know in the comments down below. If you have not already part of the Discord, now is the time to do so. YouTube members get private access to a very special one, but we have our public Discord available. Link's going to be in the description down below. Join to make sure you don't miss anything season 12 related. But until next time, I have been SuperZombieBBQ. You've been awesome, and you can check out everything you need to save the season 12 right here. Modes you need to play, the stuff you need to do in the very dying days of this season, or check out the latest video just down here. You never know, it might be about season 12 and new features. Yeah, in fact, actually, if you want to see a season 12 new feature, this video here, and hit my face, not too hard, if you want to subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye now.